Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, and we've got a big one here this morning. I'm not doing well. Oh Christ! Well, we got a big one. Life goes on, right? San Francisco Giants are hosting the Pirates second of a two, and I'm glad to have you here. Moose for the Pirates, McCormick for the Giants. I'll be back with the lineups in just a few minutes. Yeah. I'll be back in about 3 minutes to start this ball game. Thank you, everybody. Hey everybody. Oh, good morning, Kathy. Nice to see you. As always, it's a big game here. And I wrote the lineups exactly as they are. In the real world. I don't know why Nadia Lewis didn't start. Is hurt. Just bear with me a second here. Oh, God. Having a little trouble here. Picture here, but it's fuzzy on my end. My God, really, I am so sick and tired of all of the technical problems. Really, very tired of this. In any case, Nadia Lou came in and Stargell pinch hit. I don't know why that is, but it's going to be Bob Moose for the Pirates with 10 wins and Mike McCormick for the Giants. He also has 10 wins. McCormick is a southpaw. For the Pirates, it'll be Freddie Patek leading off. I didn't put the fielding ratings in yet. He's a shortstop at 3. Taylor will play left field. He is a 4-0. Clemente in right, 1-5. Jose Pagan at third base, he's a 4. Sanguillen catching, 4-0. Al Oliver at first, he's a 2. Gene Alley at second, he's a 2. Ron Davis in center, he's a 2-1. And Bob Moose, the pitcher. He's a 1 WR2. For the San Francisco Giants. And again, McCovey and Mays are out. McCovey just for a couple of days. Marshall in left field, a 3-0. Hunt at second, he's a 2. Bonds in center, 2-4. Bob Berta at first, he's a 3. Ken Henderson in right field, he's a 2-2. Dick Dietz catching, he's a 4. Bobby Etheridge at third, he's a 4. Hal Lanier at short, he's a 2. Mike McCormick, the pitcher, a left-hander, and he's 6NL4. The Pirates come into this game in first place, 5.5 game lead. The Cubs won their game against San Diego on a pitching gem by Bill Hands. And it was amazing. The tweet, by the way, should be up. It's up. Bear with me. Alrighty. The tweet is up and it's good. And thank you. Thank you, Kathy, for the retweet. We really appreciate it, Kathy. And Kathy's for the Giants. Kathy Harden for the Giants. Is it fuzzy for you, Kathy, the image? Is that image fuzzy for you? That sucks. Anyway, I'm going to continue to bring fuzzy. Oh, there it is. Cleared up now. Oh, I'm glad it's fine. It just cleared up for me. Who knows what that is? So I know the Cubs are watching the scoreboard. Let's get some. God, went fuzzy again. God, I hate that. Let's get some background noise here. All my YouTubes are fuzzy right now. So we are at Candlestick. The Pirates took the first game 7-3. These are the amazing Pirates. And they've shaken up their lineup a little bit. Mike McCormick on the mound, going for win number 11. We have one more game, KC and Washington, for this date. It's a real sleeper of a game, but we'll muddle through it. Here's Freddie Patek to lead it off. Here we go, Patek. Steps into the batter's box. He's a right-handed hitter. McCormick, the southpaw. Here's McCormick now. Giants really want to win this one. I want the Giants. And look at that, Kathy Harden for the Giants. Here's McCormick now. The windup and the pitch to Patek. That's going to be 1-9 left-handed. Grounds it to second to Hunt. Throws to Berta, who's playing first. One away. We're underway here. And here's Carl Taylor now. The amazing Pirates with a 5.5 game lead. It's early though, folks. Very early. I mean, we've got almost 2 months left to play of baseball. Oh. Here's Carl Taylor now. McCormick into his windup and the pitch to Taylor. That's going to be, ooh, look at that 1-2. Left-handed hit deep by Taylor. Oh, that's a re-roll. 1-5, it's gone. And it's a long fly ball to left field caught by Marshall. 2 outs. Kathy Harden wants the Giants. Let's keep that in mind. And here's Clemente. 2 outs, nobody on, just underway here. At Candlestick Park. And what a beautiful morning for a ball game. I woke up late, you know. I was tossing and turning, and then I finally woke up. I think it was, about 8:15 a.m., which is late for me. Okay, here's Clemente. McCormick into his windup. Here's the pitch. 5'11", right-handed, fly ball left field. Marshall going back. He's a 3. That's going to be 15-3. That does not look good. It drops in for a base hit for Clemente. So Clemente is on. And Jose Pagan, the batter. Giants pinning their hopes on Mike McCormick today. He won the Cy Young Award in 1967. He's got 10 wins on the season, going for number 11. Moose going for 11. He had 14 in real world. I've been using Moose a few times out of rotation, or just as a spot starter. Here's Jose Pagan with Roberto on first, 2 down. McCormick now. The pitch to Pagan. That's going to be 3-9 left-handed. Pops it up to second base. And Ron Hunt makes the catch. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit for the Pirates. The single by Clemente. He was left on after a half an inning. It's Pittsburgh nothing. San Francisco coming to bat. But all these teams are great teams. Pirates are great. They were not that great in real world. If you go look at the National League standings from 1969, the Pirates did come in third. Okay. So they were only 4 behind the Cubs. It's good that I'm reminded of that. Cardinals, a game behind the Pirates. That's in real world. Giants came in second, only 3 games behind the Braves in real world. And they're 4 games in our replay. So, big story of the amazing Pirates. Dave Marshall leads it off here for the Giants in the bottom of the first, facing Bob Moose. Okay, here's Moose. He's ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Marshall. That's going to be 3-5 right-handed. He walked him. Moose walks Marshall. I hate to be rooting against the Pirates. I always love the Pirates. Marshall on first, nobody out. Here's Ron Hunt. He's an A bunter. Might as well keep the Pirates on their toes. He'll bunt. The infield is back. He'll be an A. He lays it down. He's a good bunter. Uh-oh, that's 12A. Well, we're lucky. He popped out to first. And the runners hold. Usually a 12 is not good on that, but Oliver makes the catch. It's 1 down. Good try. Here's Bobby Bonds. Moose from the stretch here. Marshall on first, 1 down. Pitch to Bonds. That's going to be 3-9 right-handed. Hit deep by Bonds. Way back left field. Taylor watches it sail. 2-0 Giants here in the first. A 2-run home run by Bobby Bonds. And isn't that something? Bobby Bonds hits it out. And the Giants are going crazy. Big Bobby Bonds. Number 26 on the season. And he's in third in the National League with home runs. McCovey with 37, Stargell 32. Then you have Bonds now with number 26 on the season. And that went a long way. It's 2-0 Giants. Here's Bob Berta now. One out, nobody on. Here's Moose. And the pitch to Berta. That's a way to wake up the crowd, huh, Kathy? Pitch to Berta, 2-8 right-handed, and that is a chopper to first. Oliver takes it to the bag, 2-away. And now Ken Henderson. Here's Moose now. The pitch to Henderson. That's a spinner, 3-11. Grounds it to short for Patak. Throws it over to Oliver. And the side is retired. But 2 runs for the Giants here in the bottom of the first on a 2-run home run for Bobby Bonds. His 26th of the season. And it was a towering drive. We're going to head now to the top of the second. And Manny Sanguillen will lead it off, facing McCormick. Giants have a 2-0 lead now, and that's fine by me. Here's McCormick now, facing Sanguillen, the windup and the pitch. That's going to be 3-5 left-handed. It's a single 1-8. It's a liner caught by Etheridge at third, 1 out. Here's Al Oliver. McCormick gets the sign from Dietz. Here's the pitch. That's 2-8 left-handed. Chops it to second. Hunt has it 2-away. And now Gene Alley. .47 right-handed. Pops it up to short. Lanier makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 for Mike McCormick. In the second, in the middle of the second. It's still 2-0 Giants. Here's Dick Dietz doing the catching today. Moose on the mound now. Here's the pitch to Dick Dietz. That's going to be 5-12 right-handed. Grounds it back to Moose. He's a 2. 5-2 on Moose, and he throws him out 1 away. Time is called. I need to use the lavatory. We'll be back, folks, just in a minute or two. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. It's the Pirates at the Giants. Second of a, yes, Kathy Orton, second of a 2-game series. And as you see, there are the stand standings in the National League as we enter this ball game. Pirates with a 5.5 game lead. Cubs have won 4 in a row, but they have not been able to make up too much ground. Giants have lost 2 in a row. We'll be back in just a couple minutes here. Let me get some coffee here. Two nothing Giants on the 2-run blast by Bonds, his 26th of the season. Oh. I got that coffee here, Kathy. I got it. Got it right here. Thank you very much. It's 1 out, nobody on. I got a pain in my right arm. It's not a shooting pain. It's just one of those things. Bobby Etheridge comes up with 1 out, nobody on. Moose on the mound. Here's Moose now. Oh. And the pitch to Etheridge. That's going to be 4-10 right-handed. Flies to center. Davis under it. He's at 2. And he makes the catch. It's 2 away. And here's Hal Lanier. Okay, Moose. And the pitch to Lanier, a switch hitter, batting left. That's 3-4 right-handed. Grounds it to third for Jose Pagan. Throws it over to Al Oliver at first. It's a 1-2-3 for Moose in the second. So after 2, it's still 2-0. On that 2-run home run by Bobby Bonds. And we move to the top of the third. Yeah, it'll be a real sleeper. Kansas City and Washington. The final game of this date. Be nice to move on to August 14 after that game. Okay, leading it off is Ron Davis, who's playing center today. Only had 64 at-bats. Here's McCormick now. Pitch to Davis. 3-7 left-handed. Grounder to second, Hunt. Throws it over to Berta at first, 1 out. McCormick looking good today. He did allow the single to Clemente, but otherwise perfect. Here's Bob Moose now. McCormick gets the sign from Dietz. He's into his windup, and here's the pitch to Moose. That's going to be 3-6, and he grounds it to short for Lanier. 2 down. Now Freddie Patek. Patek grounded to second in the first. 2 out, nobody on. Here's McCormick. The pitch to Patek. That's 1-7 left-handed. Walked him. Patek is a B. He'll be a 1-10 with Dietz holding. And Carl Taylor, the batter. Taylor flew to left in the first. So the Bucks have their second base runner of the ball game. Taylor, the tying run at the plate. Here, 2-0 Giants. Here's McCormick now, and the pitch to Taylor. 3-11, he walked him. 2 in a row thrown by McCormick. 2 base on balls in a row. And that's not a good thing to do when Clemente is the batter. And he singled in the first. Not a good thing to do at all. Here's McCormick now. And the pitch to Clemente. That's going to be 6-5 right hand. He walked him. McCormick has loaded the bases with Pirates. 3 walks in a row. Given up by McCormick on a 6-5 walk. And Jose Pagan is the batter. No slouch at the plate, Jose. There's a big moment here. The bases are loaded with Pirates and 2 outs. Here's McCormick, full windup, and the pitch to Pagan. That's going to be 6-6 right-handed. Grounds it to third. Fielded by Etheridge. Throws it to Berta, and the side is retired. So McCormick gets out of that. Pirates leave the bases loaded in the third. We're moving to the bottom of the third. It's still a 2-0 ball game. And McCormick will lead it off here in the bottom of the third. He is a 6NL, pretty good hitting pitcher. Here's Moose now. And the pitch to McCormick. He is a 6 NL. Whoa, that's 4-7. He walked him. .47, left-handed hitter, walked him, Moose. Here's Marshall now. Dave Marshall walked and scored on the home run by Bonds. Absolutely, that can come back to bite them. Sure. And we'll remember that. Here's Moose now. The pitch to Marshall. That's 4-3 left-handed. Grounded to first. Berta's a 3. 9-3. And he turns the double play. Bob Berta stepped on the bag through to second. And it's 2 outs, nobody on. For Ron Hunt, who is 0 for 1. Okay, here's Moose now. And the pitch to Hunt. That's going to be 3-10 right-handed. Lines it to first, caught by Oliver, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, the walk, none left after the double play. We've gone 3 here at Candlestick. It's a 2-0 ball game. Manny Sanguillen will lead it off. Sanguillen 0 for 1. Here's McCormick now. And the pitch to Sanguillen. That's going to be 2-12 left-handed. Lines it to short. Caught by Lanier. 1 out. Now Al Oliver. McCormick, hoping that McCormick gets back on track here after walking 3. Did leave them all on. It's 1 out, nobody on. Al Oliver now. Left-handed. It's lefty-lefty here. Pitch from McCormick. 3-3 left-hander. Base hit Oliver. Look at that. Against the right-hander, he would have been out. Go figure. So Al Oliver is on first. Gene Alley, the batter. Alley, the tying run at the plate. Here's McCormick now, and the pitch to Alley. That's 2-6 left-handed. Grounds it to short. Lanier to Hunt to Berta. It's a double play, and that's the way to do it. Side retired, no runs, 1 hit, none left. Middle of the 4th, still 2-0 ball game. Here comes Moose now. Bobby Bonds gets a good hand here from the hometown crowd. His 2-run home run has made all the difference in the world for this ball game. Here's Moose now. The pitch to Bonds. That's 5-8 right-handed. Struck him out. So he got him that time. First strikeout for Moose today. 1 down. Here's Bob Berta. Berta grounded to first in the first. Here's Moose. The pitch to Berta. That's 5-7 left-handed. He struck him out. That's 2 in order. 2 in a row. 2 strikeouts for Moose. And Ken Henderson switch hitter batting left now against Moose. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 4th, 2-0 Giants. Moose into his windup, pitch to Henderson. Batting left-handed, 4-3, grounds it to first. For Oliver, he's a 2. That's 10-2, and he boots it. Oliver could not find the handle on it. And there's an error. First error of the ball game goes to Al Oliver at first. Ordinarily a very good fielder. So Henderson is on first, 2 down. Here's Dick Dietz. Here's Moose now. And the pitch to Dietz. That's 5-9 right-handed, struck him out. He struck out the side. Did allow Henderson to get on. It was the error, no fault of Moose. After 4, it's still a 2-0 ball game. Ron Davis will lead it off. And Moose comes out on deck. Both pitchers' endurance inning is 7. Okay, here's McCormick now. The windup, pitch to Davis. That's going to be 4-5 right-handed, fly ball right, and Henderson makes the catch, 1 away. And now Bob Moose. Here's McCormick now, he's ready, and the pitch to Moose. That's 4-3 right-handed hitter, struck him out. First strikeout from McCormick, 2 down, here in the Pirates' 5th. And Freddie Patek, the batter. Patek grounded to second and walked. McCormick into his windup. Here's the pitch to Patek now. That's 4-3 right-handed. Struck him out. That's the second for McCormick to end the inning. A 1-2-3 inning. We're in the middle of the 5th. It's a 2-0 ball game. We hope you're enjoying this one, brought to you by the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We head to the bottom of the 5th in just a moment here. Okay, Moose on the mound to pitch the bottom of the fifth. It's going to be Etheridge, Lanier, and McCormick. Giants have a 2-0 lead. Let's get some coffee going. Bobby Etheridge leads it off here. Bottom of the fifth. He flew to center in the second. Here's Moose now. The pitch to Etheridge. That's 6'8", right-handed. Grounds it to short. Patek over to Oliver, one away. So the pitching has been kind of stingy here. Except for Bond's home run. McCormick did walk 3. They were stranded, though, in the third. Here's Hal Lanier, 1 out, nobody on. Hal Lanier, switch hitter. Batting left against Bob Moose of the Pirates. Okay, here's Moose now. And the pitch to Lanier. That's 4-10, left-handed, fly ball center. Davis under it, he's a 2. 2-2, he makes the catch. A Desmond 2-2. Fly ball to center, 2 outs, nobody on. Here's McCormick. McCormick walked in the third. He was out in a double play. Two outs, nobody on. The pitch to McCormick now. That's going to be 2-6. He struck him out. And that's the fourth for Moose. We've gone 5 full innings. It's a 2-0 ball game. That was a 1-2-3 for Bob. We move to the top of the 6th. McCormick handling the Pirates quite nicely today. Carl Taylor will lead it off. I want to warn you, though, Kathy Harden, that in real world in this ball game, Willie Stargell pinch hit for Ron Davis and then stayed in the game, and then now Lou played center, but it's interesting. Stargell will be back in the lineup for their next game, which is in Cincinnati. And that will be on the 15th. They'll have an off day, a travel day on the 14th. Here's Carl Taylor now. Flew to left and walked. McCormick throwing shutout baseball. Here's the windup and the pitch to Taylor now. That's going to be 6-3 right-handed. Grounds it back to McCormick. He's a 4. 17-4. And he throws him out. Not considered exactly the greatest fielder, but he handled that one pretty nicely. Here's Roberto Clemente. Singled and walked. He's been trouble every time he came up to the box. Okay, here's McCormick now. And the pitch to Clemente. That's going to be 5-8. Right-hander. Lines it to short, caught by Lanier. Hit well by Clemente, but Lanier was there. 2 outs. Nobody on. Pirates won the first game of this a quick 2-game series as the Pirates finishing up their West Coast trip. They'll move to Cincinnati. They'll fly out tonight. They'll have an off day tomorrow. Two outs, nobody on. Jose Pagan is the batter. Here's McCormick now, and the pitch to Pagan. That's 3-7 left-handed. It's a base hit up the middle. A 2-out single for Pagan. And Manny Sanguillen comes to the plate. Tying run at the plate, Manny. Okay, here's McCormick now, and the pitch to Sanguillen. That's going to be 5-7 right-handed. Grounds it to second. That's for Hunt. He's a 2. 9-2, and he throws him out, and the side is retired. How do you like that? So McCormick, another good inning, allowed Pagan to get on with a base hit, but got out of it. Middle of the 6th, it's 2-0. Giants. We might be able to get through this game on 1 pot, allowing us to have a second morning game on a second pot. We'll see. I'm wiped out. I'm wiped out physically. I'm wiped out emotionally. Oh, I am. Oh. Bottom of the 6th, top of the order for the San Francisco Giants. It's going to be Dave Marshall leading it off. Moose has been very effective after allowing the two-run home run to Bonds in the first. It's been very effective. Okay, here's Moose now. Pitch to Marshall. That's 5-5 left-handed. Hit deep by Marshall. Going back to the wall is Clemente. He's got it. 1 down. That almost lifted. Marshall hit it deep. 5-5 off of Moose's card. And home run 1-5. And he's a W anyway. 1 out. And here's Ron Hunt. Hunt is 0 for 2, popped to first twice. Here's Moose now. And the pitch, 3-6. Fly ball left. And it's Taylor under it, 2 away. Nobody on, and Bonds comes up. 1 for 2, 2-run home run, and struck out. Here's Moose now, the wind-up pitch to Bonds. That's 4-8 right-handed. Struck him out. Oh, Moose with his 5th strikeout. Another 1-2-3. He's retired 7 in order. We've gone 6. It's 2-0 Giants. Here's McCormick. This will be his first endurance inning. Both pitchers in their first endurance innings. Al Oliver leads it off. Then it'll be Alley and Davis. Al Oliver, lefty-lefty here. McCormick. The pitch to Oliver. That's 2-8. And he grounds it to second for Hunt. One away. Now Gene Alley. Here's McCormick now. The pitch to Alley. That's going to be 6-8 right-handed. And that's... Whoa! It's a diving catch by Etheridge at third. Oh, he saved a base hit. Let's look at that again. 6-8. Right-handed, single 1-16. It's a 19, a diving catch by Etheridge. 2 outs, nobody on. And here's Ron Davis. This could have been where Stargell pinch hit. He pinch hit for Davis in real world. How do you like that? We're going to do it. Kathy may not like it, but we're going to do it. Here comes Pops. And Lou came in to play center, so what's going to happen here is Pops will hit for Davis and stay in his place. Pops will play left field. And Lou will play. How does that work? Let me see how it worked in the real world, if you don't mind. Oh, Lord. Let's take a look here. You know, I work for both teams, Kathy. You know that. All right. Alou went to center and Stargell to left. Alou replaced Carl Taylor. That's fine, even though Taylor's a good hitter. So next inning, Matty Alou will come in. We might let him hit again. And Stargell coming in for Ron Davis. It's a little complicated, but Stargell will come in and play left field. Two outs, it's a long shot, but it could put the Pirates within one. Okay, here's McCormick now, left-handed. It's lefty-lefty. How do you like that? Here's the pitch to Stargell now. That's 4-6 left-handed, struck him out. Third for McCormick, the side is retired. Moose will lead off in the 8th. And Stargell goes out to play left field. Alou, we'll put Alou out there for fielding. Here's Moose now. Bottom of the 7th, it's a 2-0 ball game. Quite a game. Let's get some coffee in there. Last bit. See if this can last us. Here's Bob Berta to lead it off for the Giants. Moose on the mound. He's been tough. Here's the pitch. 1-7, right-handed, fly ball center. And actually, we will bring Alou in, because I'm not sure Taylor can even play left. I don't have the strength to look. Alou makes the catch, 1 out. Here's Henderson now. It's very peculiar how they wouldn't start, but they came in, Alou and Strat-O. I'm not going to get into it. Here's Moose now. The pitch. This could be his last inning. We don't know. Here's the pitch to Henderson. 5-4, left-hander, fly ball center, 2 outs. 2 fly balls out to center to Mateo Alou. And here's Dick Dietz. Moose into his windup. That's going to be 4-4. Right-hander, catcher X. Sanguian of 4. 18-4. And he fouls out, and the side is retired. Moose has been remarkable. Look at that. Moose is not allowed. He's allowed 1 hit in this ball game. Bob Moose has 1 hitter. It was the 2-run home run to Bonds. How the hell do you like that? Isn't that something? There's going to be a hitter here for Moose. In the 8th. If this... It's going to be Dave Cash, the youngster. Yeah, and he has to be... They're going to have a pinch hitter for him. Moose. Cash... A lot of people talk about this youngster. He's a right-handed hitter. He'll face McCormick. It's a shame Moose is removed. Here's McCormick now. Cash at the plate. The windup and the pitch. That's 3-7 left-handed. Base hit by Cash. Well, there you go. He's a 1-16. And Freddie Patek, the batter, he's the tying run at the plate. McCormick from the stretch. Pitch to Patek. That's going to be 3-5 left-handed. Whoa, that's a base hit. Cash goes to third and holds. So the tying run is on first. McCormick, 1 more hit or walk, and he is in fatigue. And Matty Alou, who came into the game, comes into the batter's box. There is action in the Giants bullpen, naturally. It's Bob Bolin, who pitched in real world in this ball game. Bobby Bolin is warming. Not a great one. He's a right-hander. Bobby Bolin warming in the bullpen. And he's ready if needed. Look at this trouble. Matty Alou at the plate. First and third, no outs. Clemente on deck. Here's McCormick from the stretch. And the pitch to Alou. That's lefty-lefty, by the way. 6-8. And... it's a base hit! Oh my, look at that. Single 1-4. It's a base hit for Alou, 3 in a row. Oh. Cash scores. It's 2-1. And that's it for Mike McCormick. 3 consecutive singles by the the Pirates here in the top of the 8th. Bring the Pirates within 1. Isn't that something? They pinch hit for the guy who allowed 1 hit, Moose. Got 3 singles. And now McCormick is removed. Let's just get this. Moose 7. 1 frickin' hit He walked 2, struck out 5, allowed 2. McCormick, 7. He is not retired about it. He pitched 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Walked 3. All in the 3rd inning to load the bases and leave him on. 3 strikeouts. He's allowed 1 thus far. Bobby Bolin will come in, folks. And in case you're interested, the new pitcher for the Pirates after Cash hit for Moose. And by the way, McCormick, the winner of record, Moose, the loser. But we'll see. Coming in, Hartenstein and Del Canton pitched last game. I think it's going to be Lou Marone. Let's take a look. And there's Gibbon. Both left-handers. It's going to be Gibbon. Gibbon is warming in the bullpen. It'll be Gibbon for the Bucks and Bolin for the Giants. We don't know what's going to happen, though. Because it's 1st and 2nd, still nobody out. Bolin will come and take his warm-ups. And look who's coming up, Roberto Clemente. And it is getting interesting, Kathy Harden. I'm going to take a break. I will be back in about 5 minutes. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. I have basically no coffee left. I will try to go on fumes. Yes, I will. Look at that. I made it all the way to the top of the 8th, no outs, without taking a break. So there you go. I'll be right back, and we'll see what happens in this frickin' ball game. If the Pirates win, I'm going to be a very unhappy person. I'm already an unhappy person. I'll be back. What a ball game. What a frickin' game. 2-0 Giants. Mike McCormick, the starter for the Giants, has walked 3 in a allowed 3 singles in a row, starting with Dave Cash hitting for Moose, who had only allowed 1 hit, and it was a 2-run home run to Bonds in the 1st, all the scoring 2-0. We have no idea what's going to happen in this ball game. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. Clemente will come up 1st and 2nd, no outs. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Yeah. Taking one for the team. How do you like that? What a freaking game.
What But those who got to go to jail, it's here for which we are sending people because I'm presently going to cook for them. So that when we can maybe I don't know if they will forget to I don't know. I'm not just saying but if I'm seeing all these updates, seeing the latest, what is going on, what is happening in Kenya and in the US, actually giving me a joy that is hope is coming. And I know Nigeria must work and Nigeria will get better. Please let me know with them. We are all going to smile at the end of the day, and by the grace of God, I know looking here and just for a long journey should definitely come to you. Thank you. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, hi. Hello everyone. Use privilege if they are following and listening to this channel. I would like anyone that has made this possible. There's something I just came up in my mind and I just want to quickly suggest based on what the and the witness presented today and the letter, the document they presented that was 2003, yes, 2003 from somebody from the university. And then I remember Dr. Jeffrey's letter to the FBI that he sent and he put it on public saying that he made a contact with the FBI and he was denied based on the fact that he was a third party and it's not allowed for a third party to make a contact or make a request anybody on their system. And I was not going through the document and I just remember that for one reason that it's possible for and if you are not doing that, that is either intentionally or not. So in order for us to see and make the judges see that this is what they are supposed to have, because a lot of evidence wants to tell us not to go straight into everything and clear them. And it seems they have not done that. The letter dated 2000 shows that they are avoiding something. And that letter is enough for the judges to see that they are intentionally avoiding to contact the FBI. They just report, and I think that will help the judges to see and not believe whatever pushing letter they are presenting right now, and just that they are intentionally avoiding to have the right, and somebody else will be obedient to make the contact and then no, you can't get except the person to go directly as long as he is alive. So it's just a thought and a thing I should just bring it up that if you think it's that for us to make it that we are avoiding to contact with every time directly to get a clearer sense that has to be the criminal.
Whoa. Folks, I went outside and I saw a police officer, a Fort Lauderdale police officer on a horse coming down my street. Honestly, I think it's so cool. I'm on a side street off of a main street, US 1. I'm on a side street, and she just was riding the horse. It's not something you see every day. Kind of reminds me of the 19th century when there were no motorized vehicles or horseless carriages. That was something. I'm gonna try to get through this game without making more coffee. I've run out of coffee. Clemente comes up now, first and second, no outs, 2-1 ball game. Here's Bolin in now. He's a right-hander. 1911, exactly. Even though you had cars, but there was still plenty of horses being ridden. Okay, Bolin is ready. He's working from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Clemente. That's going to be 1-8 right-handed, and there's a base hit. It's a tie ball game, and that'll be charged to McCormick. Alou goes to third. It's 2-2. These amazing Pirates. Now Moose has a chance to be the winner of record, and McCormick the loser of record. It's first and third, no outs for Pagan. They're playing the infield in, the Giants. That's 3-6 right-handed. Struck him out. Oh, and that was a big one. Now the Giants can look for the double play. Sanguillen. Infield back now. First and third, one out. It's a tie ball game. If we go into extras, there will be more coffee. Sanguillen 0 for 3. Here's Bolin now. Big at bat. 1-5 right-handed. Grounds to second. Hunt steps on the bag, throws to Berter, and the side is retired. But 2 runs. And we're heading to the bottom of the 8th. It's a 2-2 ball game. How do you like that? And there's a new pitcher for the Pirates. It's anybody's ball game now. Joe Gibbon. After Cash pinch hit, McCormick gets charged for 2 runs there. Bobby Etheridge leading it off. There's action in the Giants bullpen. Lou Marone warming in the Pirates bullpen. Don McMahon, the right-hander, is warming. They may have a hitter for Bolin. Here's Etheridge. That's 5-10 right-handed. Grounds it to third. Pagan has it, 1 out. Great pitching for both teams. Here's Hal Lanier, 1 out, nobody on. That's going to be 4-7, switch hitter, and it's a base hit by Lanier. Off Gibbon. Right-handed hitter. And there'll be a hitter here for Bolin. Bolin ended up pitching 1 inning and did it for, he allowed 1 hit. Did a good job. McMahon will be the new pitcher. There'll be a hitter here. See who's coming up. Tito Fuentes, switch hitter. Tito Fuentes is coming up to hit. He's a switch hitter. He'll bat right against Gibbon. Gibbon from the stretch. It's Lanier on first with 1 out. Here's the pitch to Fuentes. Oh, it counts. It's a 1. Always got to name it in case something happens. 4-3, right-handed base hit by Fuentes. A single to left. Stargell in left now. Picks it up. Let's see if Lanier stretches. He's a 1-12. That's 4-3 right-handed. 1-12. Stargell has a good arm. So he'll hold first and second, 1 out. Fuentes is on first, Lanier on second, and here's Dave Marshall now. And they're going to have a hitter for Marshall against the left-hander Gibbon. How do you like that? It's a great start. There's going to be a hitter here. Willie Mays has been hurt. Davenport has been hurt. Ray Hart has been hurt. But Mays is well enough to hit. How do you like that? Tito starts it off. And here comes Mays. Mays is not well enough to play in the field, so he'll get this pinch hit. Willie Mays steps in, first and second, 1 out. Here's Gibbon now. The pitch to Mays. The score, 6-8 right-handed. Grounds it to third, forcing Fuentes. And Lanier goes to third. So it's 2 outs, first and third, and there's going to be a hitter for runner for Willie Mays. He's not well enough to run. It's going to be Don Mason coming in to run for Mays. He's a 1-15. Mays a 1-16. This is all without coffee. So Mason on first. Lanier on third, clutch situation. And here comes Ron Hunt. Gibbon has gotten himself in a little bit of trouble here in the bottom of the 8th. Etheridge grounded to third, Lanier singled. Fuentes came in to hit for Bolin. Singled. It was first and second with 1 out. And then Mays grounded into a force, getting Fuentes. Mason comes in to run for Mays on first. Lanier on third, 2 down. And here's Ron Hunt. Gibbon trying to get out of this. Okay, Gibbon is ready. Hunt 0 for 3 today. The pitch to Hunt. That's going to be 2-5 left-handed. And it's a liner to short, caught by Patek, and the side is out. Tough break there for the Giants, and Gibbon gets out of it. And there's a new pitcher for the Giants, it's the third pitcher, Don McMahon. And we'll see if we go into extra. There will be coffee if we go into extras. Okay, here's Al Oliver to lead it off. McMahon is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Oliver. That's going to be 3-10 right-handed. He grounds it to second. Hunt, 1 out. This 8th inning was for both teams, quite an active inning. Here's Gene Alley, 1 out, nobody on. McMahon on the mound. The windup and the pitch to Alley. That's going to be 2-9 right-handed. Oh, my Lord. Alley hits it deep. Oh, it's gone. I didn't know he had that kind of power. He had 8. Gene Alley has hit a home run off McMahon. These amazing Pirates, Kathy Harden. Doing it every frickin' time. Gene Alley caught a McMahon changeup and knocked it out of the park. For Alley, that's number 6, and it was a big one. Home run number 6. He had 8 in real world. Got very quiet here in Candlestick. Here comes Stargell now. Remember, he came in to hit for Davis. So it's a 3-2 ball game, Pirates now, with Gibbon, the winner of record after Cash hit for him in the 8th. This is, wait a minute. I'm sorry, 7. Cash, yeah. Gibbon the winner of record. Cash hit for Gibbon, for Moose. Gibbon pitched the 8th. Here's Stargell now. McMahon now. And the pitch, 2-9 right-handed, struck him out. That's the second for McMahon, and Gibbon will hit. Gibbon in it to win it. He's a 1 WR. 2 outs, nobody on. Gene Alley with the go-ahead home run. Here's the pitch, 110, struck him out. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. It's Pirates 3, Giants 2. Can you believe this, Kathy? Okay, here's Joe Gibbon now for the win. The loss would go to McMahon. Gibbon in his 2nd inning. Bobby Bonds steps up to the box. Let's not lose hope yet. Bonds homered in the 1st, the 2-run blast. Then he struck out twice, all without coffee, which makes it that much more excruciating. But I'll tell you, it'll make the next pot even better. Here's Gibbon now. Trying to be stoical here, folks. Gibbon is ready. Here's the pitch to Bonds. That's 2-8. And he walked him. Bonds is the tying run. Sanguian is a 0. He'll be a 1-15. And here's Bob Berta. Kathy, I'm going to send Bonds to steal. It's a 75% chance. I'm saying, you know, the Giants have to go for this. They can't just be passive. Okay, is that all right with you? So 1 to 15 to steal second. You okay with that, Kathy Harden? If not, we'll hold them. Gibbon from the stretch here with Bird at the. There's going to be a hitter for Bob Berta. No comment, huh? There's going to be a hitter for Bob Berta. He's a left-hander. He's not bad. Let me see if I'm going to go with a hitter. Oh, my Christ. McCovey. McCovey is scheduled to play the next game, and he's going to come in to hit. I know he's a left-hander. Berta, the first baseman, it's McCovey. Get into the one column. We will not send Bonds. Here's McCovey. He can win it with one swing of the bat. Here's Gibbon now. And the pitch to McCovey. Whoa, 3-6. He walked him. Gibbon walks McCovey. One more hitter walk. He is fatigued. Marone warming. Bonds on second. He's the tying run. McCovey on first. He's the winning run. Nobody out. All without coffee. Henderson switch hitter batting right. Here's Gibbon now. The pitch to Henderson. That's 1-4 left-handed. Grounds it back to Gibbon. And he turns the double play. Bonds goes to third. So it's up to Dick Dietz. And we know Dietz has power. The tying run 90 feet away. Should I have Bonds try to steal home, Kathy Harden? It's a simple question. It's a yes or no question. His chances are 35% because he's not being held. Versus Dietz, who's a .230 hitter with a .372 on-base percentage, just slightly better than Bonds' chances. It's a yes or no question. What a finish it would be. Okay. Gibbon from the stretch. Bonds on third. 2 down. Giants down by 1. There goes Bonds trying to steal home on the pitch. And he's out. Oh, and the ball game is over. Oh, it was a tough one, Kathy Harden. The final score, Pirates 3, Giants 2. What a freaking heartache. Oh. Gibbon gets the win. The amazing Pirates do it again. He pitched 2 innings. given. Oh, got into trouble. 2 hits. Walked 2 and allowed no runs. Very controversial play. Bond's trying to steal it. McMahon gets the loss. 7-8. He pitched 1 inning. He allowed the home run to Gene Alley. 7-8. Actually, this was 1-2. Final line: 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Pirates. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Giants. I don't know who the star of the game would be. You can pick whoever you want. I'm pretty disgusted. It was a very unconventional play. Stay strong, Kathy Harden. I'm not doing very well this morning, really. I'm not well. But we'll see what happens with the next game. Take care.